Hi Libra, it's that time again. Although I'm about a week and a half late for it being that time again. Without going into too much detail, I had considerable technical challenges this month to even get to this point where I'm recording the monthly overviews on my Samsung device. Enough of that. Your horoscope this month shows a very strong conjunction of planets in your health zone, and also the relationship planet Mars, very strong relationship planet for you in the zone of enemies. So for some of you, this can really put you at odds with your partner, and that's going to take some delicate balancing if you're going to deal with them in a way that's going to smooth things over. This tells me when Mercury and Mars are together, as we see here, that co-workers will not at all be amenable to what you have in mind. So this can show some arguments, it can show some differences of style, and also idealistic differences between you. Having 4 planets there and the ensuing Sun and Venus that are going to be there on the 18th and the 26th of February respectively, show that you may actually be at odds with more people than you care to be. So it's probably better for you to maintain a stance of silence and non-commitment, especially with retrograde Mercury coming into the picture very, very shortly. What that means is that you may find yourself standing on the fence. You're trying to agree with too many people. That is very much a Libran trait. It's probably best if 2 or 3 different people are asking your opinion to maybe reserve judgment for this point in time. Not jump to conclusions, not because a decision may be wrong, but because it may set you up against others and others against you. So you have to play the game of diplomacy to the utmost this month. In the remaining time you have with Sun and Venus in the 5th house, you can see your love life bolstered. You have an excellent triangular aspect from Venus to Jupiter in the 9th house, and that's always very, very good for reconnecting the past with the future. So relationships, relationships that you thought were defunct, dead and gone, may actually be mysteriously revived, or at the very least you can reconnect with an old friend and find that your stressful days at the office are somewhat buoyed by the reconnection with someone who has something nice to say, maybe some interesting news to bring from afar. Travel is also indicated through Jupiter in the 9th house. We talked about this. This is a long-term transit, but at what point in time? We normally say, hey, when some of these favourable aspects are occurring, then you can take some journeys. Mind you, you've got those 4 planets in that 6th house challenging this same Jupiter. So the weight is against you travelling now, but possibly with one planet doing a very nice aspect, then you're more or less daydreaming a little bit about what you can do. You can plan just in the background. Saturn continues to slowly move through your zone of finances. That's going to continue for a while, and it makes an exceedingly good aspect to Mars, which shows a more formalised approach to your finances, a little more structure to maintaining, or rather reining in the debt rather than maintaining. You want to reduce it, you don't want to maintain it. And some clever ways you can go about that through the conjunction of Mercury and Mars. They're showing clever speech, working at carefully considering whom you're using to do your accounts, your bookkeeping, by working with them rather than just throwing your accounts and your receipts to them, actually engaging them more and working with them to to help you through this rather sticky patch. Till next month, please join me for more detailed analysis of your daily and your monthly readings, the textual based readings that we offer there. Again, completely free, along with a lot of oracles, which may be of help to you at this time at www.astrology.com.au. See you next month here. Bye-bye.